On December 29, 2024, tragedy struck the skies over South Korea. Jeju Air Flight 7C 2216, a Boeing 737-800 carrying 181 souls, was on its final approach to Muan International Airport. The flight, en route from Bangkok, Thailand, was just minutes from landing when disaster unfolded. The plane, filled with holiday travelers and families returning home, was about to become a chilling reminder of the ever-present dangers of air travel. The flight had been routine until its final moments. Passengers settled in for landing, unaware of the impending catastrophe. The crew, seasoned professionals, prepared for a smooth touchdown. What followed was a terrifying ordeal that would claim the lives of nearly all on board, leaving behind a wreckage of shattered dreams and unanswered questions. The tranquility of the flight was shattered when the aircraft encountered a flock of birds. The impact was immediate and severe. The pilots, facing a sudden and terrifying situation, fought to control the crippled aircraft. A distress call, Mayday, crackled over the radio, signaling the gravity of the situation to air traffic controllers. The desperate struggle to save Flight 7C 2216 had begun. The impact of the birds, later confirmed by the discovery of feathers and blood, crippled the aircraft. The pilots, realizing the extent of the damage, immediately initiated emergency procedures. Their training kicked in, guiding them through a desperate attempt to regain control of the plummeting plane. The control tower at Muan International Airport received the Mayday call and sprang into action, preparing for every possible scenario. Despite the heroic efforts of the pilots, the situation grew increasingly dire. The plane, now battling a loss of altitude and control, was locked in a desperate struggle against gravity. Passengers, jolted by the impact and the sudden changes in altitude, clung to their seats, their hopes dwindling with each passing second. The once routine flight had transformed into a terrifying fight for survival. With the airport in sight, the pilots attempted a risky maneuver. They aimed for the opposite end of the runway, hoping for a miracle landing. Their efforts, however, were in vain. The damaged aircraft, unresponsive and losing altitude rapidly, slammed into an embankment just short of the runway. The impact, a deafening roar of metal against earth, sent a shockwave through the surrounding area. The immediate aftermath of the crash saw a frantic rescue effort. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, battling smoke and flames to reach survivors. But the scene that greeted them was one of utter devastation. The mangled wreckage of Flight 7C 2216, engulfed in flames, lay strewn across the landscape, a grim testament to the unforgiving nature of air disasters. Amidst the chaos, hope dwindled as rescuers found few signs of life. The investigation, led by South Korean authorities, began immediately. The black boxes, crucial to understanding the events leading up to the crash, were recovered. However, in a bizarre and unsettling twist, the recordings ended abruptly just 4 minutes before the impact. This unexplained anomaly deepened the mystery surrounding the crash and raised more questions than answers. Experts were baffled by the loss of data, which is highly unusual, and suggested a catastrophic failure of the aircraft's electrical systems. The discovery of bird remains in both engines pointed to a multiple bird strike, a rare and catastrophic event. The investigation focused on the airport's wildlife management protocols and the possibility that a flock of birds had been present on the runway. The missing black box data, however, remained a significant obstacle, making it difficult to determine the precise chain of events that led to the tragedy. The investigation, hampered by the lack of crucial information, continued, its findings eagerly awaited by grieving families and a concerned public. The Jeju air disaster sent shockwaves through the aviation industry. The crash, a stark reminder of the inherent risks of air travel, raised concerns about airport safety measures, particularly those related to bird and wildlife management. The incident prompted calls for stricter protocols and increased vigilance at airports worldwide. The loss of black box data added another layer of complexity to the investigation. Experts grappled with the implications of this unprecedented event, questioning the reliability of these critical recording devices. The incident fueled discussions about backup systems and the need for more robust safeguards to ensure the integrity of flight data in case of catastrophic events. The crash of Jeju Air Flight 7C 2216 is a tragedy that underscores the importance of continuous improvement in aviation safety. The investigation, though hampered by the lack of complete black box data, has the potential to drive significant changes in the industry. From enhanced wildlife management protocols to the development of more resilient black box systems, the lessons learned from this disaster could help prevent similar tragedies in the future. The memory of those lost on that fateful day serves as a solemn reminder of the ongoing pursuit of safer skies for all.